Hello friends, today we are going to deal with yesterday we did with material master, now we'll do with vendor master. Let's see how to access vendor master. So the T code for vendor master is VF01. We'll access VF01 and we'll see what happens next. So as you have seen, we'll go to transaction XK01. This screen will help you to create a vendor record. You want to add a new vendor in your system, and it will give that vendor number, that vendor, and then company code. What will be the company code? It is, I guess, 001. One second, 001. No, we are creating an American company, so it should not be 001. It has to be 8000. Purchasing organization, accounting group, we are creating an USA vendor. Now here see, like a material you can create using a reference, similarly you can create a vendor using a company code and purchasing organization. Now if you can see, this is the purchasing organization, which means the purchasing organization which will communicate with this vendor for getting the materials and services, and it has accounting information also, where this material which company code this vendor is providing, in which account it will get added. So you are creating both purchasing and accounting view together. Okay, now there is an option. If you want to create only purchasing organization, then you can use purchasing organization is MK01 /n MK01. See here, only purchasing and accounting, purchasing organization and account group need to be mentioned. Company code is not required. Now if you want to go to accounting data, we will go to FK01. so company code and accounting group is there. We will see the difference once. This is FK01, this is XK01, and MK01. In this, purchasing organization and accounting group is there, MK01, and in FK01 only finance related data will be there. So company code and accounting group is there. See, company code, accounting group, and vendor. No purchasing organization is linked. So you have an option to create when a vendor's purchasing organization is not known or not decided. You can go ahead with FK01, and if it is decided but vendor's company code is not known, you can go to MK01. Now if you want to update all the informations together, you can go for XK01, company code, purchasing organization, accounting group. Okay, now the title of the company will be company name. We will give is USA vendor for material. Or for finished goods. Okay, search term. If there are huge amount of users, vendors are there, how do you search it? It can be a unique key, that's it. What is the house, street number? Street and house number. House number will be pin code, and city you can give any city. Wait, country is you can use this binocular to search for certain values. USA. Country of USA. Where is US? America? Is it America? Strange. There is no America. Okay, so you can select anything that is based on the vendor, where the vendor is and vendor's detail. You can go to next. Now customer authorization, tax number. This is related to taxation, that what tax need to be paid during import, export, other kind of taxes, GST or whatever local taxes are required. Person subject to withholding tax. So person's date of birth, gender, place of birth, profession has to be mentioned, location number, industries, and all these other fields. Here you have to mention country, bank key, bank account number, account holder, IBAN, international bank account number. So international bank account numbers are required for payment transactions, so that automatic payment or automatic settlement can be done through NEFT or IFSC using IFSC code. Alternate payee, DME indicator, instruction key, and all these individual specifications. So these are all related to financial data. Bottom line is, a vendor you are creating, that vendor should have established business with legal entity from which you are purchasing, and the mode of payment you are indicating here is a bank account detail. Suppose you want to create a check even, you need bank account number, account holder's name, and other things, DD, check, online transaction, all these informations will be required for banking details. You can have multiple banking details, and you can delete the bank details also. These are contact person for that vendor. Suppose a organization directly don't deal with head to head, like Tata, Ajim Premji will not talk directly with Tata head or Ambani. They will have some point of contact. Those managers will deal with the issues, that okay, what need to be supplied, what is the price, and other things. Accounting information, reconciliation account is this is total liability of the vendor to pay. It's the company's liability to pay towards this vendor. This is a reconciliation account, and it is a mandatory field. So down payment made, we will go for prepayment. And cash management group, who is arranging for the cash for this particular vendor. So a lot of financial data will come into this. Is payment terms, what is the payment terms on basis of which this payment has to be made. Let's see the types of payment terms. Within 40 days 3% cash discount. So these are the conditions. Payable immediately, due net. Whatever goods we have received, we have to pay them immediately. If we pay in 14 days, there will be 3% cash discount. In 30 days 2% cash discount. Within 45 days. So they are giving a grace period. Once you receive the material, you need to pay them within 45 days. There are no charges left. So based on the company's agreement to the vendor, then only we can select all these things. Tolerance group. So as of now there is no tolerance group, but tolerance group is basically plus minus what is the allowed quantity. Suppose if I ordered for 1000 quantity or a $1000 product, so what is the tolerance? If tolerance is 1%, that means I can give $990 product or $1010 product, because tolerance limit is 1%. This is payment method, alternate payee, individual payment. All these are related to payment system. Ideally you will already get a vendor, you will get material. Sometimes you need to create material or search a material using a database, but these things are good to know, that what are the fields there in vendor side. Generally testing environment we don't deal with vendor data much. It's a very limited thing. So this is order currency, in which currency you are dealing. In international terms, maximum we will deal with US dollar, but some countries we are accepting other currencies also. So based on that, who is the purchasing group? A lot of fields are there, all are not mandatory, but it's good to know few of them. What purchasing group we are going to give? We will give 001. Now here if you see GR based invoice verification, if this is checked, that means this goods when it is received, it will have goods received based invoice verification. Whatever goods they will receive, they will make payment for that goods. Suppose PO or the request was made for 1000 quantity, now they have sent only 500, so we call them as partial GR. In case of partial GR, this company need to pay whatever goods they are receiving. It is GR based invoice verification. Second is auto evaluation GR settlement delivery. So if this checkbox is checked, then what happens is, the moment goods are received and system triggers a mail that goods have been received for such purchase order, if vendor and supplier agrees to this, then vendor and purchasing party, purchaser and supplier agrees to this, what happens, the moment goods are received, automatic payment will be done. So no need for invoice verification, no need for going back to paying for the invoice and then finance team need to check and settle down. It's auto evaluation gross settlement. automatic purchase order. This is called auto PO, that we will deal little later. Auto PO, sorry, okay. Automatic purchase order is if a PR is created and assigned to this vendor, then an automatic PO will be created. If this is checked, it will reduce the work. That means if automatic purchase order is checked, the moment this material and vendor combination is put in the PR, purchase requisition, PO, automatic PO will be generated. That means PR is internal document where you are raising a demand that I need this material for so and so quantity and by so and so date. The moment you are creating a demand internal to the company, automatic purchase order will be created, which becomes a legal binding between the purchaser and the supplier. So it will create an automatic purchase order and send a request to the vendor that please provide me such and such material. And automatic evaluated gross settlement, this one. So auto evaluation gross settlement, if this is checked, then the biggest difference is the evaluation receive settlement agreement is created between the vendor and the purchasing department. The agreement allow the purchasing department to send a payment for the goods received at the time those materials are posted into the stock. Vendor will not send any invoice for the material sent. This is called two-way match. So vendor is not going to send any invoice. The moment goods are posted to the stock, it is payment goods receipt department will trigger a mail to make the payment.